Good morning, everybody. I've actually recorded this video probably like 2 or 3 times already on 2 separate days. And it's because I've been wanting to take a pregnancy test, but I have just been, I guess, kind of afraid to, because I can kind of feel around my body that a lot of the symptoms that I was experiencing before I'm not really having anymore. And the cramping that I'm feeling now, it's really like the cramping that I get before I get my period. And so I recorded this video on Saturday, on Sunday, but I just deleted them because I figured I just didn't want to take a pregnancy test and know that it was going to come back negative. But I'm going to do it today because I got my period today. But I still am gonna take a pregnancy test and everything because my doctor always wants me to check it or to take one in case I'm having a miscarriage. And so I'm gonna take it just to make sure that it's negative instead of kind of like positive, because if it is slightly positive, that means I am having a miscarriage. But if it's negative, that means that I wasn't pregnant at all and that I'm beginning a new cycle. So I'm gonna do that right now and I'll be right back. So the test came back as negative. Of course, I am disappointed and everything, but I got my period. And I think I was only on, my last cycle was only 33 days compared to the 76 days from the previous cycle. So this is kind of like almost getting back to a normal irregular cycle for me. But I am going to call my doctor, and I think I am going to ask her to go on one more round of letrozole because it helped me to ovulate. Maybe just the timing, me and Sue's timing just didn't work out last cycle, but here we are, cycle day 1 again now. Okay, good morning, you guys. Today it is Sunday, June 19th, and I am on cycle day 14. I wanted to record this video a few days ago actually because I am starting something new this month. My friend gave me a Mira analyzer, and so what this does is it basically is like an ovulation strip, and so it detects my LH and estrogen levels in my body to just be able to tell me when ovulation is going to happen. And I'm still using OvuSense, but the thing with OvuSense is that it only tells me what my basal body temperature is like after ovulation happens. I mean, I'm able to tell what my basal body temperature is like every day, but it only really spikes after ovulation had already happened. And so the Mira is going to detect my hormone levels before ovulation. So I'm using both of them. So the Mira will kind of tell me like when ovulation is coming, and then the OvuSense will confirm that ovulation had happened. But yeah, I'm just gonna try it out. Here it is, timer is going. It started at 16 minutes. I thought it was gonna be 15, but it's at 16. So we'll just have to wait until the timer finishes and then we'll see what my readings say. I got the Mira analyzer actually maybe like two or maybe even 3 weeks ago, and I wanted to start using it after I finished my period, but I was just having issues with the wand connecting to the analyzer itself, and so I ordered new ones, and that took a while, and then it still wasn't working for a few days, so the analyzer just wasn't detecting the wand. And so today all of a sudden it decided to connect and work. I'm on day 14 of my cycle already, and I was supposed to start this like as soon as my period ended, so like day 7 or 8. But because it took a while for the wands to finally get here and to work itself, I'm testing it already like almost halfway into my cycle, so hopefully the readings will still be accurate and everything. All right, still got a few more minutes, so I'm just gonna continue to get ready and then come back and check on the analyzer. Okay, the analyzer finished. LH is at 6, and then estrogen is at 251. I recorded that and everything into my app, and so before the readings were connected to my app, it said that I was like, my fertility is like 2 out of 5, and then all of a sudden with this new data it jumped to 2 out of 10, and then now it jumped to 7 out of 10. And so I think beforehand it was predicting that I was gonna ovulate on the like 24th of this month, Today's the 19th again, but now according to the Mira app, it says that I'm gonna ovulate in 2 days. But my basal body temperature today was kind of low. It was at 96.87. And so usually before you ovulate, your basal body temperature does dip, and so if the Mira is correct, my basal body temperature should be reading kind of high either tomorrow or the next few days. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on all of those things. But yeah, it's interesting to just detect what my LH and my estrogen, luteinizing hormone and estrogen levels are. I'll have to do a little bit more research to see like what these numbers, like what the range of the numbers actually mean. But yeah, I guess one app says I'm near ovulation, the other one says I still have a few more days. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see and continue to test every day. Good morning, everybody. Today it is Monday, June 20th, and today I am on cycle day 15. Today I was able to do my Mira again to track my estrogen and LH levels, and I also did use OvuSense to track my basal body temperature. My basal body temperature today was about 96.99, so it's a little bit on the lower end, but it's a little bit higher than what it was yesterday. My estrogen and my LH levels though are a lot higher than they were yesterday, and so the Mira is actually telling me later tonight to pee on the stick again to try to track my LH and estrogen levels, because it wants to confirm that I am ovulating right now. So according to Mira, I'm about to ovulate like within the next 12 hours. And so I have to check it again later tonight. Normally you just do it once a day in the morning when you wake up, but I'm going to check it again later tonight to confirm it, to see what those results say. But today my estrogen level was at 362. I don't remember what NG/ml stands for, but I'm just going to tell you the number. It's at 362. Normally before you ovulate, what I was doing, the research that I was looking at said that it would peak at the maximum 400 before you ovulate. And then my LH levels yesterday was at 6.1, and today it's at 19.9. I think the LH level varies, with each woman depending on, what your body is like. And so it says normally, typically, the average is around like 44 for LH. Mine is at 19.9. It's still pretty low, but the Mira app is telling me that today is my predicted ovulation day now. I'm gonna test later tonight just to see what my LH and estrogen levels are, because if I wait until tomorrow, I might miss our window. Who knows, maybe I am in my ovulation period right now. Last month when I ovulated, let's see what day I ovulated on. I ovulated on cycle day 18, and we're on day 15 right now. So like I'm coming close to that date. So give or take a few days, because I have PCOS. So yeah, I'll test later again tonight and we'll see what the results say. All right, you guys, it is still June 20th right now, but it's about 11:30 p.m. And I just got the results back from what my LH and estrogen levels are reported at. And you guys, it spiked super high. So I'm like, does this mean I just ovulated? Because right now, well, this morning again, my LH level was at 19.9 and my estrogen level was at 362.3, and it's 11:30 p.m. and I just tested it again right now, and my LH right now is at 52.6 and my estrogen is at 640. So I am just gonna like quickly Google like what these levels mean, because with a spike like this, I'm assuming it means that I just ovulated or that I'm ovulating. Once a developing egg follicle reaches a certain size, usually around the midpoint of your cycle, LH secretion surges to really high levels. This hormone surge is what triggers ovulation about 24 to 36 hours later. Okay, so maybe it doesn't mean that I ovulated yet. It means that I'm about to ovulate, because the surge is happening right now. So your LH surge is important because it initiates the beginning of ovulation and your fertile period. So basically, I think what it means right now for what my LH levels are telling me is that in about 12 hours, I'm gonna ovulate. So this is like time right now to do some baby planning. And I'm just gonna quickly double check to make sure what the estrogen levels before ovulation should be. During your period, it's less than about 50. During the follicular development, so when the egg is kind of getting ready to release, it's around 200. And then just before ovulation, it goes to 400. Then the level dips briefly during the release of ovulation, or release of the egg during ovulation, and then peaks again during the luteal phase. So in the absence of pregnancy, the level falls to its lowest or menstrual level at the end of the luteal phase. And so if conception occurs, the levels rise steadily until the fetus is completely mature. So right now, again, my estrogen level is at 640. So it's even above like what the maximum is for right before ovulation. So I mean, like, everything is just super high for me right now, and I don't know if that's normal. Maybe it is normal for someone with PCOS, and so this is kind of like, yeah, this is actually what's supposed to be happening. Again, this is only like my third time testing with Mira, the second day technically, so maybe the readings may not be 100% accurate because it doesn't have a lot of previous data to go off of. But I mean, essentially these wands are supposed to be testing for, you know, LH and estrogen levels, so it should be correct. I will test again in the morning just to kind of see how it goes and everything. But in the next few days, actually, in 2 days, Sue and I, we're actually going to be going to Denver. So we'll be gone for about a week in Denver and in Aspen. So, you know, this is a perfect time to take a vacation, to do some baby planning, to just not stress about anything, to have fun, to vacation, to enjoy ourselves. And so maybe this is a good sign and a good thing that all of this is happening around the same time. And I'm praying that this is time. This is going to be it for us. Tomorrow I'm also going to go to my aunt's place to have her massage my stomach again also. As you all know, as I shared a few days ago, I went to her to get my stomach massaged and everything, and so I'm gonna go again tomorrow because it's gonna be like a week before I come back to Minnesota, and so I just want to maximize my chances and do everything that I can. Hmong medicine, Hmong massages, Femara or letrozole, the Mira, the OvuSense, like, I'm trying to do everything. The vegan, you know, I'm still eating vegan like 6 out of the 7 days of the week. And so, yeah, really trying for that baby, you guys. Really trying. And I'm hoping that and praying that it happens this time. Like, just really hoping that it does. So, okay, all right, that's it for today's. Let's check in tomorrow to see what my hormone levels look like then. Hello you guys, today it is June 21st and we're on cycle day 16. So I did test with the Mira again this morning, and my LH and estrogen levels were significantly lower than what they were about 12 hours ago. And so I'm assuming that means I did ovulate, or I'm ovulating right now. Funny thing is that my basal body temperature is still reading very low. It's still reading below 97 degrees, and so it's supposed to be spiking soon according to, I mean, if I did ovulate according to the Mira app, then my basal body temperature should also be rising either within like the next day or two, but I will continue to monitor that just to see how it goes and all that. Yeah, my levels, well, let me just share and check with them a little bit, or check on them. So my LH level yesterday at its peak was at 52.6, and this morning it was at 10.2. Then my estrogen levels last night were at 640, and this morning they were at 88.6. So significantly lower, a big spike and then a drop. Actually, here, I'll show you guys. So as you can see here, this is kind of like the readings that it has. The blue line is the LH levels, and then the black one here is the estrogen. So you can see it spiked significantly yesterday at around like 11:30 p.m. And then this morning when I tested again, it was pretty low. So again, that means that I am probably ovulating right now, or I just finished ovulating. All of that still kind of just confuses me a little bit on the exact timing of when it happened, but essentially ovulation is happening, I'm in my fertile window. So yeah, now it's just a waiting game. I'm entering then the 2 weeks waiting period between when you ovulate and when you're supposed to get your period. It's probably going to be a little bit longer for me because I have PCOS, but essentially I'm entering that waiting period now to wait and see if fertilization happened and if I am pregnant. I will also say that I did just get back from my aunt's house. She massaged my stomach today, and so like I said in the previous video, you guys, I'm just like doing everything that I can right now. Ovulating is just basically getting me halfway there. The other half is for fertilization to actually happen, right? So if I can at least ensure that I'm ovulating, then my chances are already like 50% higher that fertilization could happen and that we can get pregnant. So that's what I'm just crossing my fingers, praying and hoping for right now, that ovulation happen. And then since if ovulation happen, fertilization will also happen as well too. So yeah, tomorrow Sue and I are going to Colorado for about a week. So I'm just going to take this time to relax, try not to stress out too much, really enjoy our time there and our vacation. It's actually really important that I don't stress about this a lot because it's going to cause my hormones to all be imbalanced. So I'm just going to try to really enjoy our time, and maybe this was all, you know, I'm sure this was all intentional, part of God's plan for us, so that we can just relax and not be stressing too much about trying to start a family and just enjoy ourselves, and hopefully that'll result in, you know, something positive this month for us. But you know, regardless of what happens, you know, we're still going to continue to try. We're still going to carry on with our lives. But I'm really hoping, and I'm just really hopeful this month too, that something will happen. Like I said, it's the 21st today already, and I don't know if there's going to be any additional updates that I have to share with you guys for the rest of the month, unless something really exciting happens. I don't know, maybe my basal body temperature spikes up or something, but most likely if there's nothing, then this will probably be the last entry for this month. Thank you guys again for watching this video. Continue to be on this journey with me and Sue. Really appreciate all of your love and support during this time as we're continuing to try to start our own family on this really just beating infertility here. Yeah, if there's nothing else, then I guess we will see you guys, or I'll see you guys in next month's video. Hopefully there'll be some more news or different news. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're just gonna take it day by day. But again, thank you guys for all of your love and support, and for just encouraging us and praying for us during this time. It really, again, means so much. So I will see you guys in next month's video. Bye.